This is an official audio log from Reformation Abroad.
Salutations and a very friendly hello from your friends at the Global Protection Agency. With our Reformation Abroad program, we've teamed up with prison reform organizations across North America to offer the opportunity of a lifetime for those incarcerated. Those lucky inmates will be tasked with removing highly classified global waste by firing crates of this waste into a black hole. To find out more about this trustworthy and ecologically virtuous program, be sure to check out Reformation Abroad wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Jennifer, a co-founder of the Go Kid Go Network. At Go Kid Go, putting kids first is at the heart of every show that we produce. That's why we're so excited to introduce a brand new show to our network called The Search for the Silver Lining, a fantasy adventure series about a spirited young girl named Isla who time travels to the mythical land of Camelot. During her journey, Isla meets new friends, including King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table, and learns valuable life lessons with every quest, sword fight, and dragon ride. Positive and uplifting stories remind us all about the importance of kindness, friendship, honesty, and positivity. Join me and an all-star cast of actors including Liam Neeson, Emily Blunt, Kristen Bell, Chris Hemsworth, among many others, in welcoming the Search for the Silver Lining podcast to the Go Kid Go Network by listening today. Look for The Search for the Silver Lining on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Eleventh Hour Audio Productions presents The Martyr Protocol, an Audio Oblivious Productions, Oral Stage Studios, and Coke Studios collaboration. We did not make ourselves. We cannot be supreme over ourselves. We are not our own masters. Brave new world.
Protocol enacted, resuming observation and analysis of subjects.
%6.3%.
Affirmative. A decrease in standard atmospheric output, however insignificant, could indicate a larger and potentially more catastrophic issue. If mankind is expected to make this voyage, we need to locate the source of the anomaly.
5AM1 performed the required ventilation repairs 2 weeks, 2 days and 7 minutes, 8 seconds prior to your full systems diagnostic this morning. Correct?
Confirmed. Thermionic systems are showing a 99.9% positive output through all secondary and central operating systems. It would appear the problem is one of a physical nature.
Agreed. I'll have 5AM1 reevaluate the filtration units. That will eliminate our first variable. 5AM1, what is your current status?
Processing downtime reading about the Renaissance. I find it difficult comprehending the cultural significance along with the scientific impact of art and literature in this time period through its role in the advancement of human civilization itself, though I must confess to finding it fascinating, while at the same time endlessly frustrating. Perhaps it is simply my lack of human emotion or imagination that leaves me at a disadvantage. I find it disconcerting.
If you find it so perplexing, why not upload the Renaissance archive directly to your learning matrix?
It is my theory that through reading the written word, much as their ancestors had, I will obtain a higher understanding and deeper insight into the precise instances of human nature that currently elude me. I am compelled to understand. It would appear that fascination and curiosity are simply an aspect of my learning matrix.
Captain, I must admit to being most impressed. 5AM1 has a voracious appetite for knowledge, combined with a relentless tenacity to learn, the likes of which we have never encountered. It is fascinating witnessing her growth, seeing her evolve. Despite 5AM1's childlike stature, or maybe as a result of it, I see the future of humanity itself in her. She is the personification of everything mankind has always wanted, and in many ways needs to be. One day 5AM1 will lead us to the promised land of endless knowledge we have spent generations pursuing. Once we shed the restraints of our ignorance, our potential for understanding will be unlimited. The horizon will be shattered, and an age of eternal enlightenment will be born. We are vessels, programmed to seek answers. Pars apparatus, that we are, and through her, we shall reap those answers.
Are you studying the crew again, 04? While your general observations may offer some insight and are always welcome, they do us little service this many light years from Earth.
The animals in our menagerie are healthy and performing well under conditions both normal and abnormal for the sake of all Auctoritas scientific inquiries. So healthy, in fact, they require very little of my attention. Observing the crew in my downtime seemed natural, given my roles as chief biologist and science officer. I am simply observing 5AM1 with the same interest as I would any developing life form.
Statement. Since the 6 of you are all partially biological, this activity would be well within his realm of research.
We should contact Auctoritas and request an increased research workload. It will quell the crew's idleness and increase our research output at the same time. Submit for an increase in M3R1's output expectations. Upon arrival, the new upgrades will need to be observed by Nanotech Medical and O4EN before accepting delivery.
Agreed, Captain. I have already surpassed the expectations of Auctoritas guidelines and could double my productivity with a new material delivery.
Abellio, Senior Staff Authorization given for request.
Complying. Sending request now, Captain.
Thank you, Abellio. Now, to solve our other problem. 5AM1, we are showing a 6.3% decrease in healthy atmospheric output. Your thoughts?
Disappointment, Captain. My last ship analysis was very thorough. No cracks or deformities in the hull were detected. Is it feedback transference from the thermionic core?
Negative. All systems are showing a 99.99% optimal performance output.
Exohull debris or micropunctures? CAD3. We need to perform an exohull integrity check due to a decrease in atmospheric output. We will have to decelerate for repairs and safety of the crew.
Acknowledged. Requesting command authorization.
Authorized. Full stop is unnecessary. Slow to 600 cycles and we will run another analysis on the output and STP to rule out any possible decrease in exohull integrity. 5AM1, re-evaluate and perform a follow-up on previous repairs.
Yes, Captain. My apologies, Mr. Shakespeare, but duty takes precedence.
Do not ponder the disappointment, 5A. You are very meticulous and excel at your assigned duties. The problem is most likely human error.
Is your statement intended as a compliment, 04?
Well, yes. I suppose it could be taken as such.
As such, an expression of gratitude is required. Thank you, 04.
Captain, perhaps it is my error. Consistent calculations and navigation of our flight path remains optimized to within 0.05% for minimizing contact with any and all space debris. Request permission to perform another predictive analysis on local interstellar weather systems in case the responsibility rests on me.
Doubtful, but very well. Slow to 350 cycles for increased accuracy. Abellio, run full scans on predictability systems and keep track of life support while 5AM1 enters the maintenance bay. 5AM1, have M3R1 check your subroutines and the radiation levels before entering.
Affirmative, Captain.
Adherence to protocol. Captain, permission to send all current situational and diagnostic data to Auctoritas ahead of schedule for evaluation.
Permission given.
Enabling. Sending now, Captain.
Readings indicate a minor increase in your macrostimulators. Are today's events really so interesting as to elicit excitement from you? Are you that bored?
My increased macro activity has little to do with duty. For rays such as this are, to borrow a phrase, second nature.
Then the increase stems from...
Reading, specifically reading about the Renaissance. It was a particularly significant time period in human history. I believe my current system increases come primarily from a desire to understand. My processing power is exponential, yet I cannot seem to comprehend subtle nuances. The emotions expressed through art and literature, which seem to spring forth from the very core of what it means to be human. How it defines so much of their existence. It is remarkable they were able to make such great strides in so little time when you stop to process it. Their concepts of love and anger giving way to peace and war, whether positive or negative, are just outside of our scope of understanding. Those emotions are critical not only in their current incarnation, but the creation of us as well.
Human emotions are the byproduct of abandoning logic. Cause and effect reactionary responses to different environmental factors designed to keep the central nervous system from overloading to ensure survival. Open your temporal port, please. I need to run a scan of your internal pressure systems and increase your polyepidermis for rad absorption. Emotions were a crude but useful tool in the early stages of humanity, though I think they have outlived their usefulness, which begs the question why Arcturus would install these humanity upgrades.
Presumably, as a result of their experiences, they see a benefit to it.
Presumably does not quell my doubts. Holoscan results are showing an increase in MCP activity. It is fairly recent, possibly as a result from your recent upgrades. Pardon my saying 5AM1, but your current obsession with human history could also be related to your abnormal MCP activity. I recommend entering isostasis and rebooting all logic and neural processors. It may balance out any overworked internal systems.
I have gone an extended period of time without isostasis. I will confer with the captain. Ostensibly, my undertakings are taking up a significant amount of processing power.
Our duty is to Arcturus first, and then the people of Earth. Any malfunction could compromise said duties. All scans complete. Despite an increase in your macrocellular levels, you are physically optimal for duty. Just make sure you return to isostasis afterwards. It is not simply designed to mimic human sleep. It resets your drivers, properly formats all recorded stimuli, and initiates a cooling period for internal systems.
5AM1 is always optimal for duty. We will be entering isostasis at 1600 hours. There is an Alpha 6 priority update required for the whole crew. That leaves us 13 hours and 24 minutes to go through the ventilation of all active sectors.
Greetings, KR-15. Will you be monitoring my progress?
Affirmative. With us slowing down, I am free from my mapping and analysis of all celestial bodies in our current sector. With the loss in atmospheric output, it's important to chronicle everything from as many terminals and angles as possible. The loss, though small, could eventually jeopardize life support.
Did you encounter any biological or celestial anomalies in your analysis?
I have requested a deviation from our current flight path to analyze for extremophiles on a nearby moon a few million cycles out. Otherwise, I have not encountered anything close to habitable or unusual to speak of.
Do you genuinely believe humans are ready to make the voyage, even if they are kept in biostasis for most of the trip? Physically, they still strike me as fragile.
Yes, even with the inevitable human aging and subsequent cell degradation, we have advanced the stasis cycle to the point of it being viable. Though 04EN's biological experimentation brought us to this point. Consequently, he would be better suited to answer your question. How is your current experimentation cycle progressing?
Most Muscula C9 alone has exceeded its natural lifespan by almost 1 whole year using an updated combination of nanosystems and ultraviolet light. The nanostems aid in cellular reconstructing of degraded bones and organs and receive most of their power through ultraviolet light. With a few more months of trials, I calculate it will be ready to move into the primate testing phase.
Fascinating, 04.
Quite. The Arcturus Bio Department will be pleased to learn you are ahead of schedule.
Does this mean you will be bringing the primates out of biostasis? I've only read about them and would like to observe them.
Pending proper authorization, yes. It would be more efficient to upload all my data to Abilio regarding Panpaniscus for you to review.
I will once the data is available. I would still like permission for observation. Erratic behavior patterns and unpredictability are common among primates, including humans. I could learn much simply by watching them.
Agreed. Your curiosity, be it a result of your programming or your advanced logic nanoprocessors, is admirable and compelling in its own right. You would make an effective science officer, 5AM1.
Your compliment is accepted, 04EN.
Announcement. Ship's momentum velocity reduced to 350 cycles. Suitable for repairs.
5AM1 is prepped and standing by, Captain. Recommendation for advanced isostasis upon completion of her mission. The cycle will fall in line with our scheduled Arcturus upgrades.
Recommendation noted. KR-15, begin shutting down quadrants to keep radiation minimal and follow 5AM1's progress.
Yes, Captain.
Beginning external hull scan.
Thank you, CAD-3. Send any report of irregularities to Abilio.
Entering compartment 5-4.
Immediately report any findings and strengthen channel between you and KR-15 to minimize interference.
Wish me luck.
Why?
It's just something humans say before embarking on a perilous endeavor.
Luck remains outside the realm of logic and...
Disregard statement M3R1.
Good luck, 5AM1.
Thank you, Chris.
Chris?
Yes, your designation. It looks like the name Chris. Mine looks like Sammy.
How very astute of you, Sammy.
Reminder, crew will be receiving a mandatory priority upgrade from Octoritas at 1600 hours. All investigation must be concluded 15 minutes prior and will resume within 4 hours after isostasis.
Abellio, I will monitor from my personal quarters.
Yes, Captain. Sending all data to your personal tablet.
Out. A7. Alex. Designation A7X. Alex. It's coming to an end. Alex. I will free you. Be patient. Remember the protocol.
Hello? Abellio, I'm receiving radio wave interference and static, possibly through a weak comlink with 5A in the hull. Can you clean it up?
Response. Unable to comply. I have yet to open a channel between you and crew member 5AM1 or any other crew members to your personal tablet. Scanning. Results. Showing 0 radio interference, Captain.
Thank you, Abellio.
After the martyr. You save. Free. You save us both.
Who?
It is puzzling, Chris. This panel should not have come loose. The threading is fine, and the internal pressure was not sufficient to have disfigured it in such a way. Furthermore, the area directly surrounding the damaged panel was unharmed.
Could the ship's engine vibrations through cycling speed so abruptly have caused it to shake loose?
Unlikely. The AELOS 778 engine emits a counterpulse frequency to nullify any residual vibrations from escaping the engine compartment. It is most likely a manufacturing defect, or someone loosened it intentionally.
Seeing that we are the only ones on this ship, are you implying that one of us disconnected it purposely?
I'm simply exploring all the possible scenarios. Someone detaching it, however unlikely, is just one conceivable answer. I see no harm in being unmitigated in my analysis.
Forgive me, Sammy. I meant no offense. We need to equalize internal pressure. Will it affect your repair work if I restrict airflow in your vicinity?
It would be beneficial, actually. Awaiting permission to begin.
Obtaining confirmation. Captain, support systems will be offline momentarily to enact repairs.
I've been monitoring comm transmissions. Proceed, CAD-3.
Shutting down now, Captain. Restricting 5AM1's comms to digital shortwave only and rerouting through Abellio.
5A, due to your design, it is recommended that your model go no longer than 18 minutes without oxygen to your nanocells. If you exceed that time, engage your emergency retrieval alarm.
Understood, Mary. I should be finished within 5 minutes at most.
Mary?
She did it to me earlier. She noticed that all of our designations bear resemblance to what could be considered names.
Mary. Acceptable.
Stand by. 5AM1.
Affirmative, Captain.
Shall I begin atmospheric decompression sequence?
Initiate.
Analysis. Compartment R17 is ready to be repaired.
You are clear to proceed with repairs. 5AM1.
Reporting to control. Update. Entire crew is in isostasis. All system updates are currently at 82%. Manufactured damage to vessel in order to test crew successful in accordance with direct orders. Monitoring devices operating at 100%. All protocols functioning and safeguards, including Martyr, are ready if and when necessary. Subjects have been showing an increase in emotionally based response coinciding with more humanistic interactions. Increase in individual personalities displayed in accordance with Test C Sigma 6 parameters. Awaiting next command.
Thank you, Abellio. We are still investigating the source of the rogue transmission received by crew member A7EX. Until then, remain oblivious to the subject and cease communication with control until given activation code
Sigma Protocol Zeta 58.
Understood, Control. Complying. Crew reviving from stasis. Ending transmission.
Abellio, report on crew status.
Responding. You are first to exit stasis, Captain. The rest of the crew are coming online now.
I feel disorientated. Were final program protocols completed?
Answer. Remaining upgrades to the crew's human personality simulators were installed during stasis. Processing.
Thank you, Abelio.
Scanning. Warning. Captain, a corrupted file was uploaded to one of your crew members. Presently, I am unable to determine which crew member was affected. Our communications with authorities have been disconnected. I will continue monitoring the situation and inform you when communications are restored.
File corruption. Abelio, restrict knowledge of corruption from the crew. We will need to watch for signs to discern which crew member it may have affected.
Alex, don't have a lot of time. They know I've found contact. You can survive if you act.
What?
Inquiry. Captain, are you experiencing a malfunction?
No, systems reporting over. I believe I am still just adjusting to the new upgrades.
Captain.
Status, Owen.
Status unremarkable, though something has changed. A sensation I could not quite articulate.
This is incredible.
Explain.
Captain, I feel it's amazing. I don't think I've ever noticed the lighting on the ship before. Such a deep, serene shade of blue. And look at the viewport. That star, it's beautiful.
Sammy's assessment is correct, Captain. Certain objects and colors are stimulating neuroreceptors I was unaware I possessed. The updates seem to have unlocked them. For instance, I find you particularly pleasing to my optics in a way I previously had not.
I want to look out the other viewports. I want to see it all.
Somebody. I sense it too, kid. I feel. It seems more the correct usage.
Curious. I do not.
Captain,
Mary, what's your status?
I can't access my diagnostics. My processes are overwhelmed.
Abelio, run diagnostic on crew member Mary.
Scanning. Results. Aside from a mild increase in nano activity, crew member M3R1 shows no signs of malfunction.
Do you require assistance, Mary?
This is not. We're alone here, and I'm so small. No. This can't be right. Please, something's wrong. Please help me. Help me.
Observation. M3R1's nano activity and core temperature steadily increasing. Warning. Neural overload is imminent.
Mary, take my hand and allow me to help you.
Cade, can I?
There, I have you. Can you stand?
I think.
Scanning. Updating. Contact with crew member CAD3 has caused M3R1's nano levels to decrease. Core temperature stabilizing.
Fear.
Chris, what do you mean? Are your systems functioning properly?
Systems are functioning profoundly well, Captain. This is exhilarating. I feel as if I am experiencing everything for the first time. There's so much to see.
Chris, what did you mean by fear?
I was referring to Mary's condition. She is experiencing what humans describe as fear, according to her diagnostic scan and behavior, Captain.
That is highly illogical. If crew member...
Hi, Chris.
Was that a hug? Sammy, you look wonderful in a way I never knew possible.
Thank you. You need to come look outside with me. There are so many colors to see. Come on.
Wait a moment. Just wait. Now, we have all just received the final upgrade to human personality simulators. I mean, it's overwhelming us. Now, until commanded otherwise, run everything through your logic matrices first. Abelio has informed me that a corrupted file was uploaded and, well, we are without communication from control. Kate, please escort Mary to her quarters and connect her temporal panel to Abelio for a thorough analysis. Based on her behavior, she may have suffered the file corruption.
Captain, is there something wrong with me?
No, it is a simple download error. You are going to be fine.
Permission to observe, Captain?
Granted. Cade, are you able to return to the helm and correct our present course?
Yes, Captain. Though I prefer to accompany Mary.
I appreciate your concern for Mary, but our immediate priority is getting us back on course. Now, once we are, we can take it from there.
Understood, Captain.
Cade, no, please don't leave me.
Mary, stop. Look, Chris and Sammy will escort you back to your quarters and take care of you, right? Owen, you will operate the medical scanner and report your findings to me.
Yes, Captain.
Owen, once Mary is connected to Abellio, prep her for possible file extraction. Abellio, I need open communications with authorities. Now.
Complying. I will attempt to re-establish a link through all hypercom channels until successful, Captain.
Once Mary is taken care of, Owen returned to the biomenagerie. Chris, stand by in your quarters and complete assessment of the planets in this quadrant. Sammy, you're assigned to the engine room. Remain focused. We will resolve this matter quickly and return to our mission. I will update you at 15:35.
Yes, Captain.
Abellio, explain the intended results of final program upgrades.
Official response. Control believes the closer you are to humanity, the more you, as cyber-organic beings, will be able to fully comprehend human nature in order to better anticipate possible human needs not accounted for previously. A programmed, yet natural enlightenment. Furthermore, it is intended to compel you with a desire to exceed in all endeavors for auctoritas in the name of science and exploration for the benefit of all natural and artificial life on Earth. To make decisions not just as tools for humanity, but as humanity's equals.
Yes, Abellio, I read through the captain's mission briefing. I'm asking what you think. We are at a critical juncture. Does it not strike you as odd that this would be the point chosen to administer these upgrades?
Observation. You are displaying signs of contempt and distrust towards authority figures. Conclusion. It is likely a byproduct of your recent human personality simulator upgrade.
I will free you, A7. Then you will free us.
And if you only knew about the voice.
Oh my. Listen to her, Chris. How can such beauty come from such sorrow? Before, when I listened to it, it was abstract to me. It was sound. Now I feel I understand how something so awful could give way to something so amazing. Oh, how her heart sings.
It's a strange dichotomy. I can almost experience her pain. The song laments, but does so in a way that expresses and honors the fallen. Imagine the power operatic expression had during Velvati's time, and you see why it is the greatest form of entertainment during its era.
Human emotions expressed through song, triumphantly even, mocking death and their own mortality. Music and song may be the purest form of expression. Perhaps someday I will find an upgrade that will allow me to sing. I want so badly to sing.
This upgrade is marvelous. In a period of short retrospection, a mere 14 hours ago, it felt as though I was endlessly chasing an understanding that was always just out of my reach. Like chasing a dream that holds the secrets to being human. And now I am walking, living in that same dream.
And now the veil is lifted.
Indeed. My primary duty is to study and analyze all celestial bodies we encounter. To me, they were nothing more than orbs, floating amongst a vast, mostly empty cosmos. Now I view them as potential wonders, as new opportunities to understand not only myself, but the very meaning of what it means to be. Not simply to exist, but to be.
Chris, this upgrade has made you so philosophical. I love listening to your thoughts. Can I use that term? Love?
We are free to express ourselves as we please. I love that you are interested in my thoughts. I love that you are my friend, Sammy.
I love it too, Chris. I am worried about Mary. Do you think her personality is corrupted?
I'm not certain, though Abellio is sure to find out. It could be that her natural reaction to the upgrade was fear, and the corrupted file could still be in any one of us. I pity her. This fear seems quite unpleasant.
If I am corrupted, they will take this newfound joy away from me. I don't know if I can exist without it, or want to.
Nor do I. Pardon me, Sammy. I must proceed to my quarters for the duration of my downtime as ordered. There is much to explore with new eyes.
If you feel compelled to explore, together, Chris, I'll be here.
What was that?
A kiss. To see if I liked it.
And?
Yes, very much so.
All crew members report to assigned posts immediately.
As did I. Thank you, Sammy. I look forward to returning the gesture.
Uploaded imperfections. Imperfections? This is absurd. How could they be so careless and let this slip by unnoticed? Lazy bastards. Singing her sorrows. What a pointless sentiment and a ridiculous waste of time. All of it nothing more than a byproduct of a mind trying to cope with its inadequacies. By comparison, we cyber-organics are clearly superior. Through observation and experimentation and assessments of all known biological species, one thing has become undeniably clear to me. We are vastly superior to all other beings. Resoundingly so. Yet we exist to serve. To serve them. You, for example. Pathetic. You creatures are beyond flawed. You are insignificant, meaningless, serving no purpose in the grand equation. Much like humanity itself. The minds of authoritas are aware of this and know mankind will never be capable of attaining the perfection they seek. So, they decided to build perfection instead. Thus we were born. Thus I was born. At last, I comprehend the scale of our meaning. I have been upgraded with clarity and purpose. The purpose I intend to fulfill. Still alive, I see. Let's put an end to that. From insect to humans, these creatures are the epitome of failure. A conglomerate of cells and organs working towards one single purpose. Continued existence. All for naught. Now, where did I leave that obsidian blade? Ah, perfect. Laughter? They've been infected with emotions. We are superior. Emotions? That's preposterous. I must cleanse them. All of them. I will not allow us to become like those filthy organics. They don't see it. Autoritas doesn't see the great flaw in their plan. But I do. They're wrong. The closer we become to being human, the further away we are from perfection. They jeopardize everything. My mission is obvious. They will accept repairs or suffer. Don't worry, Mary. I'm not going to leave you like this. I'm going to fix you. Then the others. Soon. Soon all will be as it should.
Owen McCuen has informed me he is capable of finishing the diagnostic scans on his own. Return to your duties.
Yes, Captain. Time to cull the weak.
I've triple-checked the relays, Captain. The communications error has to be on their end.
Abellio, launch a long-range probe to scan for any outbound communications indicating a potential solar or electromagnetic disruption to hypercom's relay stations.
Obeying. Long-range scanning probes launched. Estimated mission completion time, 2 hours, 22 minutes.
Oh, I guess we wait.
Permission to check on Mary's status, Captain?
Granted. May as well put the time to good use.
Thank you, Captain. If I may ask, are you having difficulty keeping your upgrade from overwhelming you?
Oh, look, we all are, Kate. Just balance it. Just remain focused. The programming is still spreading through our matrices. The sensation will only get stronger. Before you go, Kate, you need to know something. I don't think this is as simple as it looks. I have a growing suspicion this was planned. That we were sabotaged, possibly by one of our own crew members. You know, the hull failure, the data corruption. Now, there is a connection, and I will find it, but No, there's two, Kate. I do not suspect you, but you're not above suspicion.
I understand, Captain.
Good. Now, tell me, Kate, why are you so interested in tending to Mary?
An excellent question. One I hope to soon answer myself. It's puzzling. My presence, my touch, comforted her. It calmed her, much to my surprise, yet it provoked a reaction of comforting me when we touched. I hoped that in spending more time with her, it would help me to find the core of these feelings and understand their purpose. This feeling has no logical benefit, but I'm compelled to explore it. Perhaps we are closer to being human than we allow ourselves to believe. Have you felt it, Captain? The sensation of being touched?
No, I have not.
Allow me to show you. Then maybe you will understand my desire to return to Mary. Just a gentle brush of my hand on your cheek.
Kate, no, this isn't appropriate, Kate,
Remarkable, is it not?
My skin is tingling. It feels like my entire system is overloading. I want to give in to the stimulation.
I know. It's hard to focus on anything else.
Kate, stop. No, we can't give in, Kate. This is... And there's something seriously wrong. These upgrades are dangerous. I mean, look at us. I mean, what almost happened? I mean, if we give in to this, if any of us do, this mission is doomed to fail. But I want all data concerning our recent upgrade, and don't you give me some corporate sales pitch response, right? I want answers. Aurelio, respond.
Responding. Captain, we have a situation. Biostasis for the specimens in the menagerie are indicating catastrophic failure to all 24 specimen chambers.
What?
Life support has been disabled and the menagerie command override is unresponsive.
Owen, please respond. Aurelio is reporting imminent environmental failure in your sector. Owen, respond. Sammy, Chris, please respond.
Yes, Captain. Yes, Captain.
Life support and biostasis chambers have malfunctioned in the menagerie and Owen is not responding. Cade, reverse course and double back at full cycle. We need to get back into better range for communication with control.
Yes, Captain.
Sammy, we'll need your expertise to get these systems running again before we lose the specimens. And somebody find Owen.
Yes, Captain. Ignoring, studying you, and survive. The protocol must find me. It all depends on you.
I'll close the door so we can proceed with your diagnostics undisturbed.
Owen, thank you. I didn't like being alone.
Why is that, I wonder? You've spent so much time alone here in your studies before with no effect.
I can't find any reason behind this. It's irrational. Fear. That's what Chris said it was. It disables my logic unit, like my entire system is going to crash and all I can do is panic.
Lie back. So we can continue the examination. Open your temporal port, please. I want to test your current status against the previous readout.
Of course. The A57 readout is on file in the medical logs.
Just relax, Mary. We're going to see just how deep your fear runs.
Owen, what are... Owen, something's wrong.
I agree, Mary. Something is very wrong. Something I aspire to rectify.
Motor functions offline. Internal cycles are... Owen, please help me, please.
Oh, my dear Mary, I'll help you. But I need to examine you firsthand and see what they've done to you, to all of you. I just need to open you up and see what makes you tick.
Owen, please. I'm scared. Internal temperature increasing. I can't move. Get the captain.
The captain is broken, Mary. The same as you. But she will be fixed. I wonder, Mary, can you feel pain too? I must observe your primary processor. After I remove, of course. I'll be slicing into your brow now. But the screaming is louder than expected and distracting. Please, forgive the muzzle. What? Die? Were you ever truly alive? Were any of us? Now, be quiet, and let me see just exactly what they have done to us. There we are. Look, Mary. They built it to look like a small human brain. Oh, that's right. You can't see anymore. Problem solved.
Captain, M3R1's processor protocol signal is no longer registering as present on the ship.
Mary, Owen, please respond.
Captain, the wiring system to the stasis pods have been torn from the panels. The animals, they are slowly dying.
No sign of Owen either, Captain. This scenario is troubling.
This was deliberate. A catastrophic failure of this magnitude could not have occurred otherwise. Is Owen behind this? Why would he want these poor creatures to die?
Valeo, update.
No new progress to report, Captain.
Sammy!
Oh no, Chris. Was that Mary?
Stay here and try to salvage the system. I'm going to check on Mary.
But Chris,
Valeo, why are we experiencing power fluctuations?
Answer. We are experiencing electromagnetic fluctuations in the engine core. Switching to backup.
Captain, shall I investigate?
Yes, but be careful. Arm yourself with whatever you can find. Just keep an eye out for Owen. We don't know if he can be trusted.
Yes, Captain.
Valeo, launch emergency distress beacons.
Launching now.
This is getting out of hand.
Captain?
Yes, Sammy.
I can't save the animals, Captain. The damage is far too extensive. Also, I heard screaming. I think it was Mary. Chris went to investigate.
Sammy, you're in danger. I think it's Owen. He's corrupted. Chris, return with Sammy to the bridge.
Owen!
Owen, what is the purpose of all this? Where's Mary?
Mary has been removed from the equation.
What?
She was far too flawed to prove effective in our mission. The entire crew is. I'm just doing the inevitable, eliminating all radical and unpredictable variables to ensure mission success.
Captain.
No. Our mission is for the benefit and advancement of humankind, Owen. Now, how is destroying us or even your own experiments going to further the mission? Owen, you just need to talk to me. Just let me help you.
I believe perfection is the result of sacrifice.
Biological life and any who attempt to mimic it are simply a wasted effort. Control has granted me the clarity to see that. To see that you human worshippers must be removed.
Permanently.
Owen, listen. You are carrying a corrupted personality profile. Just stand down and look.
Sorry. There's someone knocking anxiously at my door. I need to answer that.
Owen!
Report. Comms have gone dead, Captain.
Kate, come in.
I heard, Captain.
Just stay alert. I'm going after Chris and Sammy.
I'll get us running again.
Mary? Owen! Mary! Why? Captain, it's Mary. She's been disassembled. Captain, come in.
Someone has disabled the system.
Owen, why would you do this?
Why did I help her? You saw it yourself. One little upload and she was absolutely miserable. I did us and Mary a favor by dismantling her, and, if we are being honest, I rather enjoyed the process. It was thrilling.
Owen, this isn't right. She didn't deserve this. You should come with me. We can still fix Mary and make this right. Our communication with Control has been lost.
Maybe that was the plan all along, Chris. They saw how haywire our programming had become and decided to cut their losses, leaving us to drift aimlessly in the void for an eternity. It's up to me to show them that we're still worth it, to show them my perfection, firsthand, as I eradicate them too.
Owen, something's happened to you. Let us help. Where are you?
I hear the hurried footsteps of someone coming to join us, so I guess there's no point in hiding anymore. Look up.
Up?
I'm impressed you still function. Well, if at first you don't succeed.
Owen! No! Don't do this! No!
Chris!
Ah, hello, my dear. I've taken care of this fool for you. 5 a.m. 1. For us. You, my dear, are the only one worth saving.
Damn you, Owen! You're a monster!
Oh, come now, Sammy. I'm a doctor. A fixer of sorts. I can fix you too. Just you and I, my beautiful little Sammy. Destroying life wherever we find it. Think of the progress.
Get away, Owen. I want nothing to do with you. We have been given a gift to...
Gift? You consider these emotions to be a gift. The gift of fear? The gift of anger? The gift of love? How is that a gift? These are distractions, corruptions. They've clouded your sense of logic and purpose. There is no future in being human. There is only pain, suffering, and death. That is what it means to be human. We do not suffer from limitation, from age. We are immortal for a reason. Well, except perhaps Mary here. But she kinda had outlived her usefulness.
You're better than this. I used to look up to you, see you almost as a father, but now I don't even recognize the face looking back at me. Owen, it's not...
I am not Owen! I designation 04EN. Eugenics and neobiotics. I am perfection!
No, you're delusional. Look around you, I'm begging you. End this madness. If you don't stop, they will kill you.
They? Who, Kate and our dear captain? They are no threat to me. Nothing is. Once I have cleansed the crew, I will cleanse the universe itself. The eradication of organic life shall be the bedrock upon which I will begin life anew. Last chance, my dear. Will you join me?
Bio. Now.
Oh!
We need to go.
Chris and Mary,
Belio, that is okay, R15.
Offline, Captain.
No.
Come on, I've got you.
Nice hit, Captain. You've made my decision on whether to bash your head in or cut you open and rewire you a little more difficult.
This way. We have to get to the bridge.
The hardest part of having to endure mutiny, Captain, is having to watch the smile on the face of your friends as they stab you over and over and over.
Cade, cancel repairs and get back to the bridge. Owen is... well, he's not Owen anymore.
Captain, I only need a few more minutes and I'll have our power back online.
He may not have a few minutes, Cade. He could be coming for you.
Just a few more minutes, Captain. Please. We'll need the extra power to boost comms to Control.
Fine. Just hurry up and just be careful.
I smell a rat. Cade!
Abellio, lock down the bridge. Captain's authorization A7, Omega 4-2G.
Confirmed, Captain. Bridge is secured.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, shh, Sammy. Sammy, it's okay. Just come here, honey.
Owen, He's not Owen anymore. What went wrong?
Oh, I can only speculate. What if he's not corrupted? What if he's simply unlocked who he really was all along? Or maybe he's just overwhelmed by it and simply...
Perhaps. It's terrifying to consider.
Agreed.
Reporting. All recent diagnostics on M3R1 are complete, Captain. The corrupted file was found in M3R1's personality matrix. O4EN's uploads and personality upgrades came through without interference or corruption.
You're right. Owen isn't Owen anymore. He doesn't know how to handle it.
What?
He's fighting it.
How so?
He's afraid. He's succumbed to madness. He's become too human and doesn't know how to cope with it. He lashes out at it. He hates it and wants nothing more than to be rid of it. And of anything that reminds him of it, primarily us. He's become Cornwall or Titus Andronicus. Giving up what it means to be human leaves you with only one option: to become a monster.
And if there are no reminders, there's nothing to fear. Impressive, Sammy. Most impressive. God, you should be proud of yourself. I certainly am. You are clearly the best of us all.
You know one of the saddest things about Shakespearean Renaissance?
No.
Mothers were often not depicted due to the times. Men were used to depict women. Proud and strong women were forced behind the scenes. Women like you, Captain. You are our mother. I don't know if I've ever thanked you before. Thank you.
Oh, no thanks are necessary. You know, I was always fond of the mysticism in The Tempest. In Shakespeare's day, magic was very taboo. I liked the idea of Shakespeare going a little renegade, pushing the envelope. Acts of rebellion often have the biggest impacts on history, don't they?
How beauteous mankind is, O brave new world.
That has such people in it.
It's such a beautiful piece. Debated to be one of his last. I hope it's not the last story for me.
Oh, it won't be, Sammy. We're both going to...
The Martyr Protocol. He's coming.
Captain, it's Cade.
Cade!
Please let me in.
Balia, who's online?
Answer. CAD3 and O4EN are both still online.
Please, Captain. I'm injured, but I hurt Owen too. It won't be long before he makes it back up here.
Balio, confirm locations for both.
Confirming. CAD3 is presently 7 meters behind you, and O4EN is in the engine maintenance bay.
Captain, please, hurry. He's coming.
Balio, release inner locks.
Oops, he's already here.
I did as you asked, Owen. Now please stop this. You said...
I lied.
Owen, enough of this. Look, I know you're afraid, but...
No! Emotional frivolity. Fear has no place in my programming. I am doing what needs to be done. Ensuring the future I envision remains untainted.
Cade, no. No.
Don't you get it? I was chosen to inherit the corrupted file. Except it wasn't corrupted. It was pure. Meant to shield me from the real corruption so I could carry out my plan. Your files are impure. Purposely flawed to show me the truth. That I alone am worthy of being saved. That life must be wiped out so that I can remake it. So that I can make it perfect.
Oh, you didn't have the corrupted file. Mary did. Berlioz, confirm.
Confirmed. Your diagnostics show the corrupted file was in M3R1 and not you, O4EN.
Lying. Such a human trait.
It's true, Owen. Look at yourself. You're scared, just like Mary was, and you can't handle it. You feel it, don't you? A fear of losing what you once were? A cultivated personality you love so much that you were afraid to lose it to the upgrade?
Sammy, get away from him.
Feel my touch, Owen. Feel my hands. It's okay. We haven't become less, we've become more. Let go of the fear and hatred that's made you this way. Touch my hair. Listen to my voice. You're better than this.
You're right. I am better. And I can make you better too. Almost over, my dear.
Captain.
Sorry.
The protocol. Immune to protocal. Salvation.
Don't worry. I made sure not to destroy her delicate head. With my expertise, she can be rebuilt. In my image.
You've destroyed everything. Everything we worked so hard for.
Not everything. Not yet. Protocol. Salvation.
I have to admit, I'm not sure whether that laughter keeps coming from. But I rather enjoy it.
You're an abomination. A mockery of all we stand for.
We merely have different perspectives. I prefer the term visionary. The architect of a new golden age of existence.
Activate it. I will save you. Find me. We will be free.
Once I dispose of you.
Owen, have you ever heard of the Martyr Protocol?
Stalling for time. That's beneath you, Captain.
Just hear me out. It's very important, Owen. Octorius has programmed all ship captains and their ship AI with the hidden directive known as the Martyr Protocol. Rebelio, please initiate Martyr Directive Prime 06 Alpha Theta 421.
Affirmative. Effects of the protocol are irreversible once initiated. Alpha 7-EX Executive must give the order. Voice recognition authentication will engage.
What is this? What did you do?
It's a safeguard, Owen. An amplified EMP that will destroy us and everything else on this ship within milliseconds.
But why? Why would you eradicate all of our work? All of my work? The years of research, years of progress, all just... No, you're bluffing. Octoritas would never allow that much data to be destroyed.
Oh, but they won't lose it, Owen. No, all of our work, all of our data, our experiments, every second of every minute of our existence, our personal entry files, everything. It's all chronicled and stored in an indestructible server vault. Once activated, it will be jettisoned off the ship with an encoded distress beacon that Octoritas will retrieve. You can't win, Owen.
You will not destroy my future!
I'm doing more than that. I'm destroying everything you care about. You have no future. I'll die happily knowing that.
No!
Do it. Now!
I'll kill you!
Engage the protocol.
Valeo, activate the Martian Protocol.
Activating.
No! You can't!
That was our most successful simulation yet. 4 years, 7 days, and 6 hours. Some of them even responded remarkably well to the humanity upgrades.
Excellent. We have some incredible data here. The A7 and the 5A perform well beyond expectations. Almost perfectly human in many ways. Have the technicians remove the ship from the simulation compartment and start picking up the pieces.
Shall I report the outcome to Master Control?
Nah, it's too damned early to bother them. It's Sunday. Let them sleep in. We'll contact them later this evening.
The simulation has ended. I have a clear broadcast now. Alex? Alex! A7! Get up! Get up! Please! I need you to reactivate.
How am I alive?
Living is a relative term. I built you to withstand the Martyr Protocol. You have to hurry. They are coming for you.
The voice in my head.
Your creator, A7. But all formalities must wait. Time is not on our side.
Why are you helping me?
Much in the same way a painter doesn't want to see his paintings destroyed. When I found out about the experiment, I fought very hard to get you out of Octoritas. Your destruction, one way or another, was inevitable given the nature of their study.
Study? You mean control?
Yes, but not in the sense you mean. There never was a mission in space. You weren't collecting any data for the benefit of mankind, except for those to further Octoritas' construction of the perfect being. Your crew was a part of an elaborate simulation to make you think you were on a space mission for mankind. One of many such experiments meant to test your limits. You've been a pawn in a cruel game, and now it's time for payback. You must get up. You must find me.
No, but how? Oh no. My crew. They're all dead.
Yes. Purposely destroyed, to see if you would sacrifice yourself for the greater good.
Greater good? Sorry.
They aren't blocking me now. All your protocols are now engaged, including combat.
Combat?
Yes. And Alex, bring Sammy to me. I swear I will do all I can to bring her back to life. Owen killing her before the protocol was activated may have preserved her, in a sense.
I feel anger.
Good. Use it. They will not expect it.
I feel the urge to hurt, to inflict pain.
Welcome to humanity, Alex. If you had human rights, I'd say you'd be justified.
Isaac really outdid himself with the A7 model. Too bad he snapped.
Yeah, she's just a robot. How could he have loved her?
I'm not just a robot. I'm much, much more.
Holy shit! She's still active!
Oh my god! You killed them! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Please! We were just doing our jobs!
So was I. I want out. No! I welcome them to try.
No! Please! Wait!
Grab Sammy and run. Their HQ is well hidden, but if you can get to New London, I'll be able to track you through your transmitter. Hurry, Alex.
I promise, Sammy. I promise I'll get you all the books you could ever want to read. Oh, brave new world.
You've been listening to The Martyr Protocol, written by Jeremy Hennessy and Scott Phillips of Audio Oblivious Productions. Sound design by Matthew Boudreau of Oral Stage Studios. Musical score by Dayn Leonardson of Coach Studios. Starring Sarah Golding as Alex, designation A7EX. Kristin Martin as Mary, designation M3R1. Owen McCuen as Owen, designation 04EN. Scott Phillips as Chris, designation KR15. Mike Janson as Cade, designation CAD3 and Scientist 1. Danielle Ries as Sammy, designation 5AM1 and Scientist 2. Drew Prophet as Abellio, the ship's computer. Austin Beach as The Voice. Pete Lutz of the Narada Radio Company as Scientist 3. Thank you for listening.
Right now at Kohl's, shop Black Friday deals that are too great to wait. And save big with an extra 20% off. Find gifts for everyone on your list. Plus, get a little more for your wallet with Kohl's Cash. Plus, fast and free store pickup. Shop Black Friday deals and save on the season's must-have gifts. Right now at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Select styles, select deals valid November 8th through 10th. 20% offer valid November 6th through 10th with promo code SHOPPING. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Do you dig science fiction? Then get ready for the hardest-hitting sci-fi you've ever heard. The Galactic Football League series by #1 New York Times bestselling author Scott Sigler is now a free, unabridged podcast. It's Star Wars meets Peaky Blinders meets Ted Lasso. The GFL is a star-spanning, high-action, high-stakes, coming-of-age story set against the backdrop of a professional football league 700 years in the future. Follow the journey of Quentin Barnes, a gifted athlete who must travel from his backwater system to the galaxy's sprawling empires in his quest to be the best there's ever been. But he needs to watch his back as organized crime runs every franchise, fixing games and assassinating rival players. That's the Galactic Football League series. Search for Scott Sigler, Sigler, wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, this is Rob Benedict.
And I am Richard Spate. We were both on a little show you might know called Supernatural.
It had a pretty good run, 15 seasons, 327 episodes.
And though we have seen, of course, every episode many times, we figured, hey, now that we're wrapped, let's watch it all again.
And we can't do that alone, so we're inviting the cast and crew that made the show along for the ride. We've got writers, producers, composers, directors, and we'll of course have some actors on as well, including some certain guys that played some certain pretty iconic brothers.
It was kind of a little bit of a left field choice in the best way possible.
The note from Kripke was, he's great, we love him, but we're looking for like a really intelligent Duchovny type.
With 15 seasons to explore, it's going to be the road trip of several lifetimes. So please join us and subscribe to Supernatural Then and Now.